Hello, this is Ian with DC Digital, and today we're going to be showcasing our DC-257ALN-DATE-TIME stainless Webpage configuration cleanroom clock. So what the customer aims to accomplish by utilizing this product is to display the time of day as well as the current date in cleanrooms in various locations. And how it works is the client powers the unit, then plugs in our Ethernet cable so that the data from the web page is transferred. So in other words, the client uses our type F grounded power cord to power the unit, and then they will insert an Ethernet cable so that the data from the web page is transferred over to the display. So I'm just going to showcase the features and the functions of this unit and how it is all meant to work as a whole. So as you can see on the left, we have our display, which is currently displaying the current time of day according to the Netherlands, and it is also displaying the current date as well. And as you can see, every 3 seconds it switches between the current date and the current time within the Netherlands. And as you can see on the right, we have our web page that allows us to see the general overview of the unit itself. So as you can see, we have the time on display, which is displaying 1:31, and the current date is now the 23rd of April. So let's say I want to display the time of day in a 24-hour format. So in order to do that, we would simply go over to configuration settings, click on that, and from there would usually be a password feature that the client would have to enter, and they would only have to enter it once. And we currently have our username and password set to lowercase username and lowercase password. But anyway, as you can see right here, we have the NTP server setting, which is the source of where we get the world time, and that source is time.nist.gov. So going down to time settings right here, we have the hour format and the time zone. So currently the hour format is 12 hours. We want to switch that to 24 hours. So we just click right here on 24 hours. Click on change configuration, and then it changes from 1:32 to 13:32, which is basically the same thing, just in 24-hour format, as I stated before. So now we want to switch to a different time zone. So going back to configuration settings, we currently have it set to the Netherlands for the time zone. So clicking on the tab right here, we are able to select from a wide variety of different time zones. So for this demonstration, we're just going to showcase Eastern Standard Time. So right here we have Eastern Standard Time. We're going to select that. We're going to hit change configuration. And now it is currently switched to our current time of day, which is 7:34. So now we're going to go to the network settings and see how the user can input their own username and password. So going on network settings. So right here under username and password, we have our username and our password right here. And we also have a repeat password, so that way the user can confirm the password that they've set. As I've stated before, our current password, username and password, is simply lowercase username and lowercase password. And the client can set their desired username and password according to their specifications. And going down to network configuration and going to addressing mode, they are able to switch from the dynamic DHCP to static. This is what they're able to do. And now I'm going to showcase how the user would usually set everything up. So they get their display out of the box. I'm just going to unplug the Ethernet cable from the RJ45 connector on the left hand side. So I just connected that, and currently the information is now stored within the unit, within the display. So now I'm going to simply power it off. I just powered that off. So now I'm going to power it back on. So say we just got our unit display to just fresh out of the box, and they plug it in. So they would plug it in at this point, and they would display the numbers to So as you can see, as the unit is powered on, the time of day will just display 0000 in the seconds. as well, and it will just display the current date as the 1st of January. And this is because the unit is not connected to the internet right now. So we're going to do that right now. Just going to plug in our RJ45 Ethernet connection, our cable, plug that in. We wait for a moment. I'm going to quickly go over to the home page, and from there the display is now showcasing 7/37, and as well as the current date, which is the 23rd of April. And whenever the display is not connected, the time on display will not be showcasing anything because the display is not connected to the web page. So quickly going over the hardware aspect of this model, as you can see, its enclosure is a 316L surface mount stainless IP66 enclosure. We have the option to utilize a aluminum black powder coated enclosure if the client desires, but for this demonstration it's just a 316 stainless IP66 enclosure. The display size is 2.3 inches that is viewable up to 120 feet away. The number of digits that this unit has is 7 digits that displays the time zone in 12 to 24-hour format, and it also displays the current date as well as the atomic time of day in hours, minutes, and seconds. Its power type is a Type F grounded power cord to match the power cord in the Netherlands. We have the option of also using a grounded 3-prong power connection as well. For mounting, it's just a desktop. It's a desktop display, so it is meant for placing on a desk and nothing more than that. And for accessories, we have our web page, which allows us to set the current time zone as well as set it to 24-hour format or 12-hour format. So again, this is Ian with DC Digital, demonstrating our DC-257ALN-DATE-TIME stainless, web page configurable, clean room time of day clock. Thanks for watching.